Hey guys, it's Zollard here, back with another review, and today we're having a look at the DC Universe Classics Wave 15 Sinestro Corps Batman. My first review for the DC Universe Classics Wave 15. Well, Wave 15 of the DC Universe Classics, if you really want to get typical about it. Of course, this was part of the 75 years of superpowers stuff, so 75 years of DC, I suppose, DC Comics. And, of course, came with a little button here. That looks like a video game thing. I believe this is actually skin on one of the Arkham games. It looked pretty cool. And he also did not appear for excuse me, as long as you would think. Batman was a Sinestro Corps member for one panel. I think it was during Blackest Night, probably was. So everything seemed to happen and change. He came with the upper torso to Validus, the Collect and Connect figure of the Wave. We will be doing all the smaller figures first, though, because Collect and Connects usually are the last figures people obtain in the DC Universe Classics Wave. So enough with the bull crap, and let's get into it. Now, Sinestro Corps Batman here, of course, has a construct. That, of course, being a Batarang. Sits on his wrist okay. Well, his hand, really. Could be better, but, you know, whatever. You can rotate it a little bit, but you're going to want to hold the Batarang on in case it decides to want to flop off. But yeah, I'm probably going to display him with that at his side. It's much easier, and of course he does have the Sinestro Corps ring sculpted on. Not the best, but what are you gonna do? Elbow feels a little loose there, but what else are you gonna do? I think it's like that on this side too. No, that side's pretty good. He's also got a gripping hand, so if you have a spare Batarang like me, because your Wave 16 Robin has Butterfingers and doesn't want to freaking hold it, he can hold that if you want. I think the Batarang is too small for him and Robin, so I'm going to give it to the Multiverse figure. I get that. By Multiverse, I mean the Arkham video game one, not the armored one, the regular one, because I am going to get that. Then I'm probably going to get the armored one as well, but let's not talk about that. He, of course, has the Sinestro Corps brace things sculpted on. I do not understand why they have to pose the figures in the package. None of his joints are warped, which is great. It's just his stinking little bat fangs on the side. This arm in particular are bent. This side I don't think they're bent at all. If they are, it's not as bad. And he's got the Sinestro Corps little strap on the arm there. That seriously reminds me of the armbands the Nazis had. I don't know why. I don't know where they got that from. I don't remember seeing it in any other incarnation but these figures. So maybe I need to catch up on my DC comics, but I don't recall seeing that a lot on the yellow guys in the TV shows and stuff. Maybe that's why. But yeah, and he does have a new head. I believe it's a new head compared to the other Batmans. I think they just use something like the DCSH head. This one is a new head for classics. It's Batman looking rather pissed off, which works, you know, works really well. I think they used this on another figure too, which didn't work well on, but on this one, I'll give it that. And it's got, of course, the Sinestro Corps logo painted really well. It's painted pretty good there too. He's got the belt, silver belt. Never like this yellow thing going down the chest. I think it should end like maybe around the ab crunch instead of down here, because they never line the thing up. They can do it here until they get to here, and it goes off to the side. So that's the one thing, but that's probably not on all of them. If you got a perfect one, good for you. I didn't. I didn't know. I don't care. But articulation on this guy, standard DCUC joints. His head turns left and right, does bob a little, and it does look up and down, but it's hindered by the cape in the front anyway. Not sure if it goes up really that far in the back. No, not really. And the cape is a nice hard plastic, hard rubber, so it's not gonna welt on you. And he can stand, even though he has a cape, even though he wants to fall backwards. There you go. He's also got an ab crunch, which is a little bit on the iffy side, but you can get him to bend forward that much and back that much. Let's do forward again. There you go. So not the best ab crunch, but what are you gonna do? He's got in and out, well, forward and back movement in the shoulders as well as in and out. He's also got a bicep swivel. Don't really care for the joint being yellow, but what are you gonna do? Would you rather have it black up here? Probably not. Although you really can't see it because of the cape, so maybe it would have been better if it was black. Whatever. He's got a bicep swivel, hinge in the elbow, swivel in the wrist. Same thing goes for this side. He's got a swivel in the waist. Mine, you can move forward and back, apparently. Yeah, it's just the joint's got a little more flex to it. Well, it's got a little bit bigger of a hole, so it can move forward and back like that. So you can push forward or push back. He's got standard DCUC hip joints, forward and back movement, in and out. Swivel in the thigh, hinged knee, and hinged feet. They move a little bit more than that, but I'm not gonna bother. So yeah, that's all the articulation on Sinestro Corp's Batman. Straightening him out, putting him back. We're now going to compare him to. There we go. I'm going to compare him to the next figure we're going to be reviewing, Martian Manhunter, who is a little bit taller. As you can see, Batman is a little bit shorter than Manhunter. Just because he's a Martian. So, that should be obvious. But yeah, Sinestro Corp's Batman overall, probably my favorite figure of the wave. You know, kind of a surprise. I thought it was originally going to be Martian Manhunter or another figure, which we'll get into in a little while. But no, it's this guy. So, yeah, overall, he's a good enough figure. I'd say if you're into the whole Blackest Night thing and you're trying to build a Sinestro Corps, pick him up. So I'm gonna give him a 9. You know, it's pretty good. Construct could have been better though. Maybe a little smaller too, but we'll give it to him for the last few seconds. Yep, see what I mean? I'll move the arm out. Get on there. Yeah, see, now it doesn't want to go back in. I had it on now. I can get it back on. There. There. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 9. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the DC Universe Classics Sinestro Corps Batman from Wave 15. This has been a long review. Hopefully they won't all be like that. Probably won't. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.